There exists a category of creatures in this world that have been witnessed by a small number of people, yet have never been officially recognized. We collectively refer to these beings as unidentified mysterious animals, abbreviated as UMA. Hello everyone, and welcome to the UMA series. In this episode, we bring you a mysterious creature said to originate from the island of Madagascar, the man-eating tree. As its name suggests, the man-eating tree is a carnivorous plant large enough to prey on humans and other large mammals. Legends about this tree can be traced back to the late 19th century. On April 28, 1874, a journalist named Edmund Spencer published an article in the New York World in which he described a giant tree capable of devouring humans, causing a significant sensation across the United States at the time. In October of the same year, Spencer further elaborated on this bizarre story in the South Australian Register. According to the article, a German explorer named Karl Liesche and his companion Hendrik encountered a primitive tribe called the Mkodo while traveling across Madagascar and Africa. They followed and participated in a ritual of sacrifice, witnessing the tribe surround a woman and force her, at weapon point, to climb a strange tree. According to his account, the tree stood about 8 feet tall, resembling a massive pineapple, with enormous leaves extending down to the ground, each stretching up to 8 to 12 feet in length. The tree then extended numerous tendrils that wrapped tightly around the woman, while its leaves enclosed and digested her. Shortly after, a viscous liquid mixed with blood began to seep from the gaps between the leaves. The tribespeople quickly collected and drank the liquid, as if it were some kind of divine nectar, showing an almost obsessive desire for it. A few days later, when Carl returned to the tree, he found only scattered white bones on the ground, and the leaves fully spread open. Elsewhere on the island, he reportedly discovered several similar plants capable of capturing small animals. During that era, the influence of print media spread rapidly, and combined with the highly detailed descriptions, the story of the man-eating tree spread like a storm. From the late 19th century to the early 20th century, many explorers set out to search for such trees, but none found conclusive evidence. In 1887, in his pioneering work Ocean and Land, Bill James William described another carnivorous plant known as the Ya-te-veo tree, said to exist in Central Africa and South America. According to the book, this plant had a short and thick trunk, with numerous long, flexible vines hanging down to the ground, covered in grooves and sharp spines. When someone entered the range of these vines, they would move like giant serpents, wrapping around the victim. The spines would pierce the skin and suck the victim's blood until they were completely drained. After the stories of the Madagascar tree and the Ya-te-veo tree spread, reports of man-eating plants began appearing all over the world, such as the vampire vine in Nicaragua and the Nubian tree in Nubia. But do such plants truly exist? As of today, among the more than 600 identified carnivorous plant species, the largest is Nepenthes raja, which can grow up to 6 meters in length and is capable of trapping small mammals such as rodents, but it still differs significantly in form from the legendary man-eating trees. Another plant, Puya chilensis from Chile, bears some resemblance to the early descriptions of such trees and is often referred to as the sheep-eating plant. It can grow to about 2 meters tall, but its method of predation is passive. Its leaves are covered in sharp spines, and when animals approach, they can become trapped and eventually die, decomposing into nutrients for the plant. However, there is no concrete evidence that Puya chilensis actively hunts animals. Furthermore, the characteristics described in the various man-eating tree stories are quite similar, resembling woody plants of the Moraceae family, yet their predatory behavior is more akin to an enormous Venus flytrap, which does not match any known plant traits. There are numerous records of man-eating trees, and almost all of them are described in great detail, leading many to believe that such massive carnivorous plants truly exist. However, as early as 1888, explanations had already emerged regarding the Madagascar tree incident. In the second issue of Contemporary Literature, founded by Frederick, it was stated that the story was in fact fabricated by Spencer. That same year, Spencer included it in his work Wonderful Stories of the Man-Eating Tree. In interviews, he admitted that to evoke fear in readers, all that was needed was limitless exaggeration. Soon after, a wave of debunking began in the late 19th century and continued into the 1950s. Nearly all American science publications addressed the story, with one of the most notable being Salamanders and Other Wonders, published in 1955 by science writer Willy Ley, which thoroughly demonstrated that the story was a hoax. The Madagascar man-eating tree was fictional, the German explorer never existed, and even the Mkodo tribe was entirely fabricated. While researching, the author also discovered something interesting. Many people may have heard of the so-called electric pendulum man-eating tree, which was also mentioned in a previous horror series. This was said to be another man-eating tree discovered in 1903 on the island of Java in Indonesia, and its story closely mirrored that of the Madagascar tree, even down to the names of the people involved. At one time, this version was widely believed, but later research revealed it to be nothing more than an internet rumor. Since the 1990s, stories of man-eating trees have spread into China, where many media outlets adapted and exaggerated them, further cementing the myth. This led to the story being treated as real in popular science publications and films at the time, even appearing in childhood media. In reality, among the more than 5,000 plant species discovered on the island of Java, no such electric pendulum species exists. Even today, we often see derivative versions of man-eating trees in films and novels depicted as immensely powerful and highly mobile. As Spencer's theory of exaggerated fear suggests, when something familiar suddenly becomes extremely abnormal, it tends to trigger deep fear within people. To this day, man-eating trees are still classified as one type of UMA, because while the Madagascar tree has been proven to be a fabrication, legends such as the Ya-te-veo tree and the vampire vine continue to persist. Perhaps at this very moment, somewhere in the world, there is a seemingly harmless tree quietly waiting for its next prey. As always, the unknown will forever be greater than the known, and that is the true allure of Uma. That concludes this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below to share your thoughts.